always play this tune, even in the coldest of days. I will write a sunny spring song with endless gong and shang notes.
Du Ping'an.
Huh?
Come here.
Miss Chu,
How do you know that poem?
when I was a child, my mother taught it to me.
Then I suppose that your mother must be a highly literate person.
My mother is a musician of Liang. She can sing many good songs.
A musician of Liang? Why did she come all the way to Northern Yen then?
Because there are no slaves here. When my parents came here, they were freed from slavery, and finally settled down peacefully.
And do you know what the story is behind that one poem?
I think it's about a romantic couple. The two of them were separated, and they miss each other terribly.
You're still so young. Do you know what it means to miss someone?
Of course. My father died early. Whenever I feel like I miss him, I play the flute he made for me before he died. Ah, Miss Chu! You played such a sad tune on the billy flute. Do you miss someone like in the story?
I think so. But I really do hope that I'm wrong.
Everyone leave.
Yes.
Yes.
At this rate, they could attack us at any time.
Prince of Shang.
At ease. You've come back at last. Genshin's army could be at the city gates any time now.
As anticipated, I've spent day and night riding to Chang'an. I've set up some traps around the city. It seems that you've mobilized a considerable force to rescue Chang'an.
You've put all your clan's special traps to work. Can I reserve my troops?
My clan's traps can barely make an impact.
I believe that your family's special traps should be able to teach these bastards a lesson.
Even the best traps can only do so much. Wei Shuya occupies northern Yan. Yanshan is approaching Chang'an, and all of the people will suffer from this the most.
Spit it out. This can't get any worse.
Yanshan's army has taken Meiling Pass and is marching to Chang'an, plundering and killing along the way.
Several cities are almost empty. I didn't expect Gengxin to turn out to be cruel and merciless like that.
What happened to his family changed him forever.
You and Ye, take the Death Corps with you. Capture Chun for me. You should at least bring back the commander's tally.
That's too slow. This is an urgent matter. What's more, Chun has a group of masters guarding her closely. Even if I had the Death Corps, they wouldn't make it.
Then you will kill her.
The Emperor has sent Yuan Song. I trust he will find a way.
You still want to protect Chun then? Sending Yuan Song would satisfy both camps. Yuan Song would never hurt her, nor let her do silly things. But at this point, the only way to stop this is by killing Yanshun. Only by killing him can we ensure that Chang'an doesn't meet with catastrophe anytime soon.
I think that plan is worth a try.
Your Highness, you're awake.
Any news from Zhongyu? Has Chu arrived in Nanchang?
Nothing yet.
But what if she didn't go to Nanchang?
I'm sure she did. Don't worry, Your Highness. I believe there will be news in the next few days.
Report! Your Highness, a message from Miss Yu. Miss Chu has taken the Shuli troops to support Hongchuan. Already they have fought 2 battles there.
What did you say? Miss Chu is still in Hongchuan? She barely has any troops. They'll be crushed like a bug there. Your Highness? Your Highness! Your Highness! Your Highness, where are you going?
Let me go.
Your Highness!
Let me go!
If you return to Northern Yan now, then what about the rest of the army? We finally almost reached the gates of Chang'an! Your Highness! There's a hidden path in Hongchuan. Even if the city falls after all the fighting, Miss Chu and her people can use that path to escape from the city!
Now that she's decided to return to us, she'll stay to the last minute. I know she won't leave. It's not in her nature.
Your Highness, please do not forget our strategy.
Jing, command Zhongyu that she must, within 2 days, take Chu out of Hongchuan City. This is my one and only order for her.
Yes!
Chun, Prince Yuanqi is dead. This is a capital crime.
My coming here is a capital crime. If you're so afraid of punishment, go.
What are you talking about? You know very well I can't leave you here all by yourself. Why do you bother saying that? Chun, I'm worried about you. The Prince of Yu! Move. The Prince of Yu? Your Highness, what are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have heard of all the foolishness you've been up to. Wei Shuye, Chun is young and ignorant. Why do you let her push you around? She brought Imperial troops here, along with the Tiger Tally. Do you know what this means?
This was all my idea, brother. No one else was involved. I'll bear the consequences, all by myself.
Oh, will you? How exactly? Yuan Chun, don't be foolish, will you? It's never too late to make amends. You provoked Father by stealing the tally. Have you even thought of Mother?
This has nothing to do with Mother. And besides, what do my affairs have to do with her?
Nonsense! You were her daughter, Chun. She'll be held responsible for your mistakes. Chun, come back and plead guilty to Father.
Like you've said, I've already made one mistake anyway, so I'm not afraid to make some more. I mean, anyway, it'll all be the same. Now that I've started it, I won't do it halfway. After I've taken Hongchuan, killed Chu Qiao, and taken my revenge, I'll give my head on a plate, if that's what Father wants.
Chun, please. Just stop being so stubborn, will you? From what I've heard, Yan Xun attacked Wei State from northern Yan, and he's pillaged through its territories. Chang'an has no soldiers to send. If Chang'an is a lost cause because of this, then you'll have destroyed the entire Wei.
What did you say? Yanshin is attacking Chang'an? But that's impossible! Would he really abandon northern Yan like that? Would he be willing to desert that lowlife Chu Qiao?
Chun, taking northern Yan won't help us. If Chang'an is lost, then everything will be lost. Listen to me. Come back with me.
I won't. If this is true, then I can't go back. Just give me one more day. Just one more day and I swear, I'll kill that Chu Qiao. Then I'll take Hongchuan City, cut Chu Qiao's corpse into pieces and throw her head in front of Yanshun. Only then will I find peace,
Haven't you
I
thought
swear!
about the people of Chang'an?
Chun, please do as the prince says. This can't be delayed any longer.
The city is guarded by some low-life maid, as well as a bunch of nobodies. So if the Prince of Wei himself and a noble general can't even defeat such a weak foe, then how can I rely on you to defend Chang'an against Yanshun? If I start to withdraw my troops now, then all my efforts are going to be wasted. I will not let that happen! Guards! Escort the prince back to Chang'an.
Yes! Please, Chun.
My lord, by tomorrow I'll find a way to send Mo back. He keeps sneaking out of the place. This really needs to stop.
I can't figure out how to help him. What do you think you can do?
My lord, he can't go on like this. This place could become a battlefield. It's too dangerous.
That child has escaped death before. So why would he fear what he's facing now? His greatest fear is to be alone.
My lord, I have finally located Yanshun's tent. We can act anytime.
Wait for my order. Don't be reckless.
Understood, my lord.
Miss Chu is sleeping. You can't enter. This is urgent. No, I said you can't. Move. You can wait until tomorrow morning.
Step aside. Let him in.
Miss Chu. Let go. Miss Chu.
him go.
Miss Chu,
Song Jifeng? Weren't you in Nanchang with Miss Yu? Will Miss Yu come to support me here?
Miss Yu has ordered me to talk to you. She wants to meet with you.
Where is she now?
Outside of the city.
Achu, it's me. Hongchuan won't stand much longer. You cannot fight anymore. It's not safe here. I was told to take you away. I'll explain it to you later.
Tell me one thing first. You knew about the situation in Hongchuan, and how certain people acted, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I knew.
The Wei army split into two to cross the Qiyuan Wharf and attack Hongchuan. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Did you also know that Cheng Yuan refused refugees, killed our people, and abandoned the city?
Yes, I did.
And once the Wei army takes Hongchuan, they'll slaughter millions of soldiers and civilians who will die without a burial place. Tell me, did you know that?
Yes, I knew about that.
How could you? How could you know all of this and not try to stop it?
Achu, don't you understand yet? Northern Yan doesn't have any soldiers in Lanchong. Beishua's garrison has been withdrawn as well. There's barely a soldier left, not in Lanchong nor in Northern Yan. The heartland of Northern Yan is currently a racecourse. Even a single troop of Wei soldiers could easily conquer it, but I'm unable to stop Cheng Yuan, and no one is ordering me to do so. The only order I have is to bring you back. Other than that, I haven't been asked to do anything at all.
Genshin.
He isn't in Meilin Pass.
Are you insane?
Yes. It is insane. But it's working! His Highness's army has broken through Wei's defenses and is pressing on towards Chang'an. Wei's forces on the eastern and southern borders are too far to help. A dozen cities in the northwest have surrendered to us. And right now, speed is very important. The Heiying army will attack the capital of Wei any day now. Achu. His Highness knew you disagree with his strategy, so he kept it from you. But he still trusts you. The harsh climate of Northern Yan greatly limits our development. No matter how hard we work, we can't compete with Wei. When the enemy outnumbers us, avoiding their main force is a good plan. Only when we attack their troops by surprise can we reverse the situation to turn it around. You know him better than anyone. You should be able to understand.
So you'd use the millions of soldiers and civilians of Northern Yan as your bait, just so you can change your strategy?
Achu.
Yes. I did have my doubts. I doubted Genshin. I thought that he attacked Meilin Pass simply to wear down the main force of the army and strengthen his position. But I had never imagined that Genshin didn't care about Northern Yan at all. That he'd use millions of people in Northern Yan as bait. To set some kind of elaborate trap in Hongchuan and be able to lure all of Wei's armies there. Then lead the first army of Northern Yan along with the elite soldiers of Lanchang to attack Wei, knowing he'd be condemned for it. No wonder stressed the need to gather troops to attack Meilin Pass. No wonder he didn't take me with him. No wonder. The calls for help that I sent out all remained unanswered. All the personal guards were his own trusted little followers. Nancheng didn't send a single person to protect Hongchuan. That's what he does. That's what's become of him. And now he's come up with some kind of plan. It's terrible and very meticulous. Is he even still the Yanshin that I knew? I don't recognize him anymore. He's different. Miss you. Do you remember what you told me long ago when we met for the first time? I do. I said that I hope that one day Northern Yan would no longer have orphans. Exactly. Once this war is over, there will no longer be any orphans in Northern Yen. Because everyone there will have been killed already! Achu. Gain and loss will go hand in hand. If we want to secure a lasting peace, we have to make sacrifices. The people in Northern Yen helped lift you to the top of the ladder, only for you to trample them into the ground! Is that a sacrifice you're willing to make in order to achieve peace? Achu. All of this is acceptable from a strategic point of view. We'll conquer the city of Chang'an. The imperial family of Wei will tremble before the cavalry of Northern Yan. It's a glorious achievement. Can't you see it? You should be able to see it, Achu. Yes! Strategically, that is an excellent decision. But you abandoned the people who supported you. You failed their expectations. Instead, you deceived them. You bury them in your ambitions, just to have those personal achievements of yours. Miss you. What on earth is wrong with you? Have you forgotten everything that you said before? Achu. Over the last few days, no matter what difficulties we faced, or whatever disasters that befell us, I always believed that you would come to save us. The Shuli army, which you always labeled as rebels, returned to protect the people when they needed it. But you... what did you do instead? You abandoned those people! Achun, are you going back? Northern Yen isn't my home, but it represents what I've always believed in. You may not want it, but I do! You abandon it, well, let me guard it! Tell Yanshin that if I die in this battle, not to seek revenge for me. Because it wasn't the enemy that killed me. He's the one who caused my death! I will not let you go. Unless I die, I will never turn my back on Northern Yen. Miss you. You can correct your mistake. You can pull back before it's too late. Tell Yanshun. I'll wait for him on the walls of Hongchuan.
Miss Yu, are we going to let Miss Chu go? His Highness made it clear that we couldn't tell her any of this.
Northern Yan, you were the one who nurtured me. But I can't help you. You raised me up. I love you more than anything, but this is all I can do for you. I want you to tell the prince that Miss Chu will guard Hongchuan, and Northern Yan will fall within 5 days. And there will be no survivors.
Yes.
Let's go. Are you all right?
Yes. Help me, please.
I'm okay.
Anything? Nothing, sir. And you?
We haven't found her. Report, sir. We can't find Miss Chu in the city.
She won't desert us. She never abandoned us in Chang'an. She won't do it now.
That's right. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't abandon us. She wouldn't sneak away like that.
She's really disappeared. What should we do now?
What should we do? What are we going to do, Commander? What should we do?
All of you shut up! If I hear anyone spreading rumors about Miss Chu, and do it behind her back, they will be punished for undermining morale. All of you listen to me! I want you to man the gate tower! Just as Miss Chu ordered, and fight! Yes! Go!
Miss Chu is back! She's back!
Chuan are within reach! A toast to you!
A toast to Your Highness! Your Highness!
Has Achu reached Lancheng? Good. Now everything is ready.
I have failed you, Your Highness. I will accept your punishment.
What is wrong?
I brought Miss Chu out of Hongchuan so that she could meet with Miss Yu, as Your Highness commanded. However, Miss Chu disobeyed your order. She threatened us with her death, and we could only watch her leave.
Threatened you with her death?
Yes, sir. Miss Chu said she'll return to fight with the people of Hongchuan. She asked me to tell you that you can pull back before it's too late. She'll be waiting for you in Hongchuan.
At Hongchuan's current state, how long can the city resist?
If Miss Chu hadn't shown up and fought back, Hongchuan would have fallen already. They're low on food and arrows. They won't last long, Your Highness.
Withdraw!
But Your Highness!
Don't say a word. Deliver my orders. Northern Yan will return to aid Hongchuan.
Yes.
Your Highness! I've brought reinforcements. What's wrong?
Miss Chu won't last long holding Hongchuan. He decided to aid her.
You can't! Your Highness!
Step aside.
Your Highness, Chaman's almost in sight. We can take it and get revenge. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. How can we withdraw for a woman like that? Are you crazy?
Move aside!
Your Highness! Remember, those people murdered the entire family of Marquis Dingbei except you! The 200,000 dead in Hongchuan and Beishuo are watching us from heaven right this moment. If we go back now, we'll never get another chance like this one. Please, Your Highness. Please think twice about this! Please think twice about this!
Even lost cities can be recaptured. And rooted armies can always regroup. But people who have passed away cannot be revived. I can give up on anyone in my life, but not at you! I don't care whether or not you understand. Gather the army and go! Yeah!
Gengxin has withdrawn his army.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, my lord. The rear guard has become the vanguard and retreated 10 miles. They have left many heavy things behind. They seem to want to move fast and without stop.
I'm not convinced yet. Have the guard stay on their posts. If anything seems off, report to me.
Yes.
My lord, Yanshun has returned to Northern Yan. He retreated to come to the aid of a woman named Achu. According to reports, she has held the city of Hongchuan for 5 days already.
My lord, do we still assassinate him?
Call it off.
Hongchuan is running out of food and weapons. And I'm afraid it won't last long.
夜风吹乱月光，声如厨房，心有掩藏。谁人笑我悲怆，被命运折断了翅膀。坠落深渊万丈，记忆被封藏。这风雪多嚣张，就算再被践踏，也不仰望。我会越挫越强，这呼吸是热，这心跳是光，一点一滴。